Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A blast of winter weather made fighting a fire difficult for crews in western KELOLAND on Monday. Firefighters responded to the 2500 block of Lower French Road just before 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Departments from multiple counties responded, including the Hill City Volunteer Fire Department, which posted these videos of the fire to its Facebook page. Visibility was limited on scene due to blowing snow. Temps of 0 degrees were felt, causing hoses to freeze. No one was hurt. Road conditions may be to blame for a deadly crash in northern Sioux Falls. Just before 5:30 Monday evening, emergency crews were called to the area of 60th Street North near J&L Harley-Davidson for a two-vehicle crash.
Investigators say a westbound car crossed the center line and crashed with an eastbound pickup. The 63-year-old Sioux Falls woman who was driving the car died at the scene. The driver of the pickup was treated for minor injuries. Drugs and alcohol do not appear to be factors.
Another man convicted of a fatal shooting on the Pine Ridge Reservation in 2016 has been sentenced to life in federal prison.
32-year-old Adon Corona was convicted last year along with Francisco Villanueva of first-degree premeditated murder, first-degree felony murder, and 3 other counts in the death of Vinnie Brewer. A 4-legged member of a northwestern Iowa sheriff's office has died. In a post on its Facebook page, the Lyon County Sheriff's Office says their canine Rizzo died on Friday.
She started with the sheriff's office almost 6 years ago. During her career, she helped seize pounds of marijuana and meth and just under $11,600. Turning to weather now with meteorologist Adam Rutt. Winter weather returning to KELOLAND this morning, Adam.
Yeah, and in a very big way as we have dangerous cold out there with or without the wind chill, not to mention blowing snow with all of that wind. Let's head outside. We'll take a look at Great Bear this morning. 1 solitary degree above zero. With a north wind at 21 miles per hour, that sends the wind chill plummeting into the double digits below zero. So there's the air temperature. It's 1 above in Sioux Falls and Marshall, 3 in Worthington, 7 in Spencer, but then you start to see those minus signs come up. 7 below in Aberdeen, Sisseton, Winter, Valentine, and Chamberlain, 8 below in the capital and in Rapid City, 12 below zero as you head toward Faith. But again, that's the air temperature. Then you factor in the wind, which has been anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour this morning. And this is your wind chill factor, anywhere from 20 to 35 degrees below zero this morning, which is some dangerously cold conditions out there, on top of the fact that, again, we are dealing with some blowing snow as well, which will slowly but surely get on out of here as we head through the morning and into the afternoon. We have winter weather headlines both for snow, not to mention for cold weather as well. Details on the rest of your extended forecast will be coming up with meteorologist Scott Lund.
Thank you, Adam. The group of lawmakers investigating impeachment against South Dakota Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg will meet again this week. No official agenda is posted for Thursday's meeting, but we do know who could be answering questions.
Lawmakers will hear from Ravnsborg's chief of staff and the 2 criminal prosecutors as they try to determine whether the Attorney General committed an impeachable offense when he killed Joe Beaver. Digital reporter Eric Mayer has a preview of who will be under oath next in a KELOLAND.com original. A significant change is being suggested for an additional proposed restriction against telemedicine abortions in South Dakota. State lawmakers now are considering whether to allow a pregnant person to be administered the second round of abortion drugs from a second physician at the clinic. Representative Fred Deutsch seeks to make this amendment to HB 1318. Governor Kristi Noem is trying to prohibit abortions by telemedicine.
A federal judge earlier this month issued a preliminary injunction blocking the restriction. Deutsch's amendment to Noem's proposed law attempts to counter one of the reasons cited by the judge for the preliminary injunction. Committee hearing gets underway in a few minutes. Capitol News Bureau reporter Bob Mercer will be covering the hearing. Stay tuned on air and online for updates. Also in Pierre, a pair of bills being debated pit the firearm industry against the banking industry. A Senate committee voted against a bill that would have held big banks accountable.
Brandon Maddox, owner of Silencer Central, says he couldn't get a commercial loan because he's part of the firearms industry. He wants that to change under proposed law.
My point has been, if you're going to make a decision to discriminate against me for sheer political reasons, then when the state needs a bank, they shouldn't have to have this as the priority person if they're discriminating against. I mean, we're a legitimate business, you know?
A House committee heard a similar bill last week and voted to table it for now.
Let's look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Scott Munn. Scott?
All right, good morning, everybody. We continue with these blizzard warnings across northeastern South Dakota with our snow and our strong wind. Visibility is down to a mile, down to 0 at times. No travel advised into northeastern South Dakota. We'll continue to monitor that as we do go through the day. Winter weather advisories, western, central, eastern, and southeastern KELOLAND for today. Now, the additional snowfall amounts will remain light. Many locations coming in around 1 inch, maybe 2. As we do take a look at FUTURECAST, notice how things do move to the east and to the northeast as we do go through the morning and into the afternoon. As we'll continue to watch probably Thursday, maybe an additional hit of snow that could give us 1 to 2 inches in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. That's FUTURECAST at 10 o'clock in the morning on Thursday with that next hit of snow. Again, it should remain light, but an additional 1 to 2 inches will be possible. And temperatures this morning are cold, and just get used to the cold air because it will be here for quite some time. Here's our forecast for today. Temperatures in the single digits on either side of 0. Coldest air of the season for tonight as numbers fall to the teens and 20s below 0, and another cold day for tomorrow. And you can check the details of your forecast, of your 7-day forecast while you're here online at KELOLAND.com. Enjoy your day.